Okay, so how many of you guys remember doing a mixtures and solutions experiment a couple of weeks ago? Okay, can one of you guys tell me what you guys did? Luke.
We put salt and another thing like food colors. We mixed it inside a cup, and we observed the two nuts on the stick. And now we gave it to the
Okay, so that was a mixture or solution? Okay, can somebody tell me what you guys did for a mixture? After for the mixture, do you guys remember what you did for the mixture? Yeah.
mix snacks and eat snacks and candies.
So you guys made like a trail mix, right? Okay, so today we're gonna be doing something similar. So I'm gonna start you guys off with a warm up, and then so I want one of you guys to read out the essential question. Okay. And I want you guys to all together read the objective out loud. Okay, 3, 2. Perfect. So for the warm up, I just want one person to bring out a whiteboard. The person wearing red in your table. Okay, you two rock, paper, scissors. So at your table, as a group, I want you guys to write down everything you know about solutions and mixtures. I want you guys to work together, not individually. Okay, flat tire. Okay, so now we're going to discuss what you guys wrote down, okay? I want one person, the person who wrote down, to read one thing. Not everything, just one thing, okay? We'll do table 4 first.
Yes, pizza is a mixture.
Pizza is a mixture? Okay. Table 3. Can you repeat that? I didn't hear you.
Mixture is 2 and milk change.
Okay. Table 1. Do you have anything? And table 2.
Okay, solution chemical changes and physical changes.
Okay, so this is everything you guys know about solutions and mixtures, right? Okay. So now we're going to see if we can actually apply these examples to the real world. Can anybody think of an example, like maybe something related to nature that might be a mixture or solution? Nora? Leaves and sticks? Okay. Yes, Temple? Sand? Okay, you're getting close. Yeah? Okay. And Naphtali, last one. I don't think so. Okay, we're going to do something close to what Temple said. We're going to be mixing ocean water and beach sand together. So, something. This is we're going to mix the water and beach sand, okay? So, how many of you guys think it's going to be a mixture? Raise your hand. Okay, and raise your hand if you think it's going to be a solution. Okay. So, I'm going to come around and I'm going to pass around some jars. So what I want you guys to do right now is I want you guys to open up the jars and set the lid down right next to it. Don't pour out any sand. Make sure you leave the jars just the way you found it, okay? No, don't touch it. It It took a lot of sand. I had a whole bucket full of them, and I filled it all up with these jars. Okay, does everybody have a jar? Yes. Okay. So don't touch the jars until I tell you to do so, okay? So what I want you guys to do right now is I want you guys to open up the jars and set the lid down right next to it. Don't pour out any sand. Make sure you leave the jars just the way you found it, okay? No, don't touch it. Have you been to the Galveston Beach? Okay, so make sure you guys aren't touching the jars or the lids. Keep them down next to the jars. Okay. Everybody take one of the worksheets that I gave you and write down your name at the top. Don't answer any questions yet. I'm gonna while you're writing down your name, I'm gonna come around and pour some water in your jars. Okay. When I pour the water in the jars, you cannot touch it. If you touch it, it's gonna mess up the experiment. Okay.
It looks like hot cocoa. That's not a jug. Wait, it actually looks like.
So I also have a bigger jar here to show you guys what it might look like. Okay. I'm gonna pour water in my jar too. And why don't you guys go ahead and answer the first question now that there's water in your jars, okay? Okay, and if you're done writing, I want you guys to close the jars as tight as you can, okay? I'm gonna come around and check to make sure they're really, really tight. Oh, let's see, this one's open. Are you guys ready? We're gonna take the jars and we're gonna shake it, okay? Really, really hard. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to do it, okay? 10 seconds. Ready, set, go. Okay, stop. Okay, now put the jars down. Flat tire. Okay, leave the jars there. While you're answering the next question, don't touch the jars, okay? Just let the jars sit. Do not touch them, okay? Okay, so now that we just did the whole experiment, we're going to do an exit ticket, okay? So I want you guys to take out your iPads and scan the QR code and fill in the questions on the Google form, okay? You guys got it? Flat tire. Okay, so everybody's done with their exit ticket, right? Yes. Okay, so we're going to go over just a couple of the questions, okay? There were 2 multiple choice questions, right? Naftali, right? Okay. And one question asked if ocean water would be considered a solution or a mixture. Do you want to tell me what you chose? Okay, you tell me.
I think it was a solution.
Okay, does anybody want to add to that? Nora? Why did you choose, solution?
Yeah, but
Okay, why did you choose solution?
it was a solution because the salt dissolved into the water and you couldn't see it anymore afterwards.
So isn't it kind of like the experiment that you did with the spear earlier, right? Okay, and the other question, do you want to add?
Yeah, I want to add. I said you can't use your fingers or a string to get the salt.
Right. That's exactly right. Okay. So, and the other question asked about which one was more dense. You guys talked about density, right, in this class?
Yeah.
Yes. So just one person, Hussein, tell me what you know about density.
If it sinks, it's more weight. If it floats, that is less.
So if it sinks, it's more dense, right? And if it floats, it's less dense. Okay, so based on the experiment that we just did, can you connect that back to density? Yes, Luke.
So when we were done shaking it, it was at the bottom. So that means it had more dense.
Right, so the sand was more dense.
Than
So that's pretty much it for the experiment. But I'm gonna let you guys take the jars home, okay? But you have to be very careful with the jars, okay? You know it's made of glass, right? And you know how dangerous glass is, right? So when you put it in your backpack, you have to make sure you put it very carefully, okay? You can't just throw it in your locker and then the glass might break, right? You don't want that to happen. Otherwise, you won't have a jar and it'll be dangerous. Okay. Okay.